Hello, guys out there. Hope you guys all had a beautiful Saturday so far. I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to do on my evening. So I had to delete one of my YouTube videos because YouTube are being absolute butt munchers at the moment, and they keep taking views away from my YouTube videos. I don't get that many views, so when I do get views, it means a lot. So to go on there and then find out that they've taken my views away really gets to me. So I'm just gonna give up now. I've had enough. I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. So if they do take my views away, I'm just gonna just ignore it because I've had enough now. I've had to re-upload them before. I thought, what's going on? Is it something to do with how I'm uploading them? But it's not. Nothing to do with me. They just mask my YouTube videos up, and it's really annoying. And a lot of my other friends who are YouTubers have said how they've done the same thing. You shouldn't be able to like take views away and affect people's YouTube videos because it's not very nice and it's just really frustrating and annoying. So I've had to delete that video. Luckily, they took the views away from one of the YouTubers I didn't particularly like anyway. So win-win. I'm not really giving a flying monkeys anymore. I just don't care anymore. And yeah, I just spent the evening working on my book series and some scripts stories for my dog if the show. Gosh, that feels good getting off my chest because it's just so frustrating. First, there was lots of people losing lots of followers left, right, and centre, losing followers on Instagram, and now losing views on my YouTube videos. Why do people just keep doing this to me? It's really annoying. I mean, Instagram, I don't post that much anymore on Instagram. I post a few selfies here and there, but I don't know why they just follow me and unfollow me and just stressing me out. So I'm just so done caring about losing views on YouTube videos and losing followers on any social media because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's not the real world. It's just social media, and yeah, I just need to just forget about that. And I watched the Great Master Detective. I love that film so much, and also watched one of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. And I went and drew and worked on the new Structure Tribe book, and just worked on that for the afternoon. Worked on some new songs, and my younger brother went off to the shops. He's up and he's going off to Cardiff to say this makes uni flat, so he's looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that because I'm going to get rid of him because he's been a pest as per usual. Younger brothers, what are they like? Can't live with them, can't live without them, siblings say. And I worked on some new songs, playing on my keyboard a bit and going really well. Love music, as I've told you in my previous vlog. And I listened to a bit of Kylie Minogue, did a bit of karaoke, listened to a bit of Adele. Love Adele so much, such a great voice. And I watched the DVDs over there on my TV in my bedroom, just in my bedroom at the moment, just sorting my dolls and dolls out. And it was the Great Dolls Disaster of 2018. A bit of my dolls did fall over, and I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell? And luckily none of it was broken, nothing went missing. I just had to gather it back up and put it back together and made it more secure. And yeah, I watched some doll store videos and dollcraft videos and some other doll shows and stuff, and watched some doll hair making videos and some cake making videos, and watched Cake Boss, British Bake Off, and some other cookie show stuff, making me really hungry and crave a cake. Had a nice refreshing shower today and a lovely shave. Feeling brand spanking new. Can't wait to go to the rugby tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's not too bad because it's been bloody awful today, really rainy and really windy. And I just love this top so much. Nice striped jumper, stripes are slimming. Hashtag tip of the day for you guys. And I had a cup of tea and a snack. And I reckon if you pricked me with a pin and I bled out, tea would probably come out instead of blood because I just love drinking tea so much. And I watched some vlogs and some vines and watched some episodes of Friends and Big Brother and How I Met Mother and Will and Grace and Birds of a Feather and Dear Ladies and Open House and Still Open House and some other comedy stuff. Laughter's best matters. After all, I love comedy so much, and I then was working on the structure of my book, and that's going really well. Lots of twists and lots of really exciting parts coming up, and I had a lot of really crazy dreams recently, so a lot of that went into my book, which was awesome because my dreams are normally really creepy and sci-fi based and fantasy based. Tags yourself in. I watch too many sci-fi and fantasy shows, and yeah, I also watched some old stuff from Corey, EastEnders, Emmerdale, Hollyoaks, Water Redskins, Degrassi, and watched Harvey Country, Shot on the Street, and some other medical drama stuff, and watched some period drama stuff like Dark Time and Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, and also watched some episodes of some Disney and Nickelodeon and cartoon and Boomerang and CBC shows. I watched Good Luck Charlie, This is Required, That's the Raven, and some other stuff like that. I watched some stuff off called BSL Player and Catch Up. I watched some episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race, America's Next Model, and some other competition stuff like that, and episodes of The Voice, BGT, and X Factor. And I can't wait for I'm a Celebrity to come back. Love I'm a Celebrity to get me out of it. It's so good. And I watched Penelope, the rest of that. Loved that film so much, and watched some episodes of Torchwood, Supernatural, Doctor Who, Merlin and Chant, and I played some cards of Bogus with my siblings, and I did some dolls and dolls and Peter Doll photography, and played with my own Peter Doll, and sorted her out, and posted some photos onto my Instagram, and I am going off to see my grandparents after going to the rugby tomorrow, as my grandma's had an operation on her shoulder. So I'm going to see her to see how she's doing, and I then watched the Lizzie McGuire movie, and watched Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, and watched some episodes of Scooby Doo and the German Holograms animated series, and watched the Walter Grant Castle Rabbit film. I love the Walter Grant films so much, and watched Chicken Run, and watched the Shaun the Sheep movie, and some other stop motion and animated movies, and watched The Colt Bride. Loved Tim Burton, his films are amazing, and I watched Pollyanna, and watched Matilda, and watched Annie, and some other DVDs, and I watched some episodes of Merlin and American Horror Story and Game of Thrones. Then I was tidying my first up for my American Instructor my book and subscription stories for my dog drama, and folded under my dog drama, and can't wait for Strictly and X Factor and Couch tonight. And I watched the Tom and Jerry movie, and watched some episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and the Chilling Footage of Sabrina and the Charmed reboot, and watched some episodes of Would I Lie to You, and some other stuff like that, and watched Mock the Week, and watched the Late Late Show with James Corden. Love that show. Love James Corden. What a lad. And I also watched some song covers and stuff like that off YouTube. I watched them singing and dance to stuff like Glee, The Next Step, and some other stuff like that. And I watched The Haunted Mansion, and watched the Horror Horror Picture Show, and some other DVDs, and listened to some CDs and vinyl. And I was tidying up my dolls and dolls, and I've been playing my dog drama slash game, and it's getting pretty dramatic. Lots of plots going on, twist in it, and it's so much fun. I love playing my dog being drama. Hopefully someday some clips will hopefully go up on my channel. Not saying for certain, but maybe, who knows. And I listened to Carly Rae Jepsen's Party for One. I love that song. Got it on my repeat, and I love Cheryl Cole's new song called Love Made Me Do It. It's such a great song, and I can't wait to see her perform it on X Factor the results on Sunday night. And I watched some episodes of Mrs. Brown's Boys and some other comedy stuff, and watched Bugsy Malone. Love that film, such a classic. And watched some episodes of Fun and Grace. I love that show, it's so funny. They're all such great characters. And then I had to get stuff ready for tea. We're having some pork and stuffing walls for tea, and I had some rice pudding, and watching stuff off record and be able to play and catch up on the TV at the end room. And I did some coloring pages, find it very therapeutic, played with some plasticine, and did some puzzles and some word searches, and was sorting out my dolls and dolls, and sorting out some of my dolls' hairs and outfits, as some of them needed a bit of TLC, and did a bit of dolls and dolls and Peter doll photography. And I read some Vogue and Hello and Marvel and DC and Dot 2 comics, and watched some manga and anime stuff, and watched some web series stuff. And then I was just tidying stuff around the house. I finally found popped over for a bit, and then he went off back home, and it was nice to see him because we hadn't seen him for a while, and he was just telling us all about work and stuff, and he's doing really well, so that's really good. I still need to try and get hold of my best mate to see if we're still going to this fireworks thing tomorrow night. If not, Sylvie. Love saying Sylvie at the moment, don't know why. And I listened to a bit of Bewitched, Shakespeare's Sister, and some other singers and bands. And I am now off to go have my tea. Tea smells so good. Hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your evening and a lovely Sunday rest tomorrow. And I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.